everybody, welcome back to the episode of Last Day on Survival. Today we return to boys and girls. Ladies and gentlemen, guys, I'm a fantastic day of the most amazing variety. Today, we got a raid in store. We got a floppy disk to pop open, but on top of it all, we got a brand new box that I'm pretty sure just came out today with ridiculous prizes that we need to go ahead and do a massive opening upon, and that can be found right on over here at the top of the inbox. The Christmas pleasures, 12 of them can be yours for $25 reduced. I think you can buy less for less at a time, or for more at a time, but long story short, if you buy 12 at a time, it will be the best bang for your buck. So I thought, okie dokie, these look like they might be worth it, especially because we got an Uzi up in there. You could get some steel, some aluminum. Well, actually, these are all guaranteed because, as you guys know, the way that these openings do work is that you will get one of those 6 until they are each one by one eliminated, and you will have a chance during any of them to get one of these 3. I am crossing my fingers that maybe we get some fully modded Scar action. I'd be pretty cool with that, but out of the 6 rewards that they do have up on the top, it does have some pretty decent ones. So at least for the amount, like, if I'll put it this way, I'm not saying that you should go out there and buy these. I'm saying if you would ever consider buying anything out of Last Day on Earth, this is one of those instances where you will probably be getting the best bang for your buck, because out of the other purchases, let's freaking go, that's some good luck already. But out of some of the other potential purchases, these pretty much will, like, usually these like seasonal timed ones are a little bit better in terms of bang for your, let's freaking go, bang for your buck. I like what I'm seeing today. We're coming home with some very nice weaponry, to say the least. I wouldn't mind another Scar game if you maybe want to give me a little bit of that. Yay? Nay? Looking like a nay so far, but I mean, out of this, we got 10 engine parts total, 4 electronic circuits, 150 coins, 2 Uzis, 50 aluminum plates, and 100 aluminum, and 100 steel. Since we did buy pretty much 2 rounds of this, because we got 12 and there are 6 slots here, so we're able to get all of those a total of 2 times. And no whammy, no whammy, no whammy! Let's freaking go! Today's luck is insane, baby. That is some scars that we have for the stockpile now. I like what I'm seeing. I don't know about you guys. So there you guys have a look at those new packs. And if you are lucky, big if, but if you are lucky, you can get even better bang for your buck than originally thought. But like I was saying, if you are thinking about purchasing anything, I just want to show you guys that this is one of those opportunities where you're going to want to purchase it, because like over here, you could get like 10 of these for 20 bucks. And the stuff you get here pales in comparison towards like some of those seasonal packs and whatnot, especially once you start going on over here. Like, there's some pretty trash ones like this, the pack with factory parts, like ha, funny joke, 70 bucks for 10 of these. That's what I'm saying. Like, fears in-app purchases sometimes are a little bit unreasonable, but let me just say that usually these seasonal ones are a little bit on the more reasonable side, so just want to go and point those out, do an unboxing for y'all, etc., and murder all of these people to their death, to their doom. Oh, you are not killing me today, Mr. Survivor. You, however, Mr. Survival, shotgun rain are going to be falling and perishing at my hands, and I'm going to be stripping you naked of your clothes before we make our way over to the bunker in all of its glory. Let's go ahead and collect everything that we can from these dudes, but go and let me know what you guys think about those packs in that comment section down below. Do you think that they're one of the better packs Kafir has released? Are you going to dive into them? Hopefully I can actually have a way for you guys to get them for free up tomorrow. Let me know if that's something that you guys might be interested in seeing, because I've seen those questions rise up a couple of times, so I might try to look into something and hopefully have something like that popping off for y'all. So go ahead and let me know anything regarding all this type of jazz, what you guys think of the packs. If you're gonna open them, if you do open them, maybe we could work together. Let's freaking go, dude. The loot is just good today, but maybe we could work together as a fan-freaking-tastic community to pool all the information that we possibly have together, so we can kind of see, like, in general, like, okay, in general, people are doing pretty good in terms of opening these and the loot that they're getting, or like, maybe I was the lucky one, I was the anomaly, and other people aren't doing as hot, you know? So just kind of like a good little way of working together as a fan-freaking-tastic snipe gang, as a fan-freaking-tastic community that I want to go ahead and suggest. But whatever it is that y'all got to say about this, or maybe the wonderful day, I'd love to hear about your day. What is popping off? Hopefully nothing but wonderful fan-freaking-tastic things, especially with the holiday season nearing oh so close. I'm wishing y'all nothing but the happiest of Christmases. Merry Christmas, since Christmas time will almost be upon us as this video is up. It should be Christmas Eve. Some of this, you guys might be watching this, some of you on Christmas Eve, or maybe during Christmas. I'm not entirely sure, but whatever you are watching it on, we also have a military convoy to make a pit stop to. Our inventory is pretty full though, so mainly we're going to be looking for the finger, you know, because at the end of the day, that's usually the best loot that this place has to offer anyway. So we're going to be looking for that before ultimately making our way over there. And then we got player 6248 to raid as well. We just got a smorgasbord of stuff to get done today. But like I'm saying, let me know absolutely anything in that comment section down below regarding all of this, or regarding the awesome day, the fan-freaking-tastic day that's hopefully only going to get more fan-freaking-tastic from here on out. That hopefully at some point something was able to bring a smile to your face, whether that be me being an absolute doofus or a goofball or anything else going on within your guys' lives. Hopefully there is something going on that can bring a smile or a giggle to them wonderful little faces of yours. And if so, hey, feel free to let me know what that thing might be. Like, you got a bad knock-knock joke? Please, all right? You guys must not have heard my girlfriend's jokes, all right? They're hilariously bad. I'm used to, listen, jokes, I've got an appreciation for them. Just kidding. I love you, babe. I love you. If you're watching this, please don't hurt me. Don't hurt me. Oh God, that one might backfire. Let's hope that this never sees the light of day. No, I kid, but she just has like the really bad puns, but they're so bad that they're good, you know, stuff like that. So whatever y'all do got going on, like I'm saying, feel free to share it down below. And reminder that comment is gonna push you 1/3 of the way. I did not mean to do that. It's the Wicked $12 and 2 such place store gift card giveaway. All you gotta do as well is make sure to like button, make sure to subscribe, but that will enter you in on today's video. Y'all can go ahead and enter in on every single last day on Earth video. When Saturday rolls around, we'll pick a random video from the past week, pick a random comment from that random video, and that will be the winner for the week. And we'll kick off a new weekly giveaway that exact same Saturday as well. So make sure you stay tuned with that notification bell to stay up to date with all the latest and greatest of information coming out about Last Day on Earth, because as soon as new information comes out from the devs, or maybe even from other avenues, whenever there's new info coming out about Last Day on Earth, and usually future updates for Last Day on Earth, not only are we going to be sharing it, we are always going to be breaking it down and connecting it to other information that has been shared before to give us the most complete picture of what is yet to come and what marvelous things may or may not be in store. Excuse me, gotta spread a little bit of vitamin P here. But whatever wonderful things may or may not be in store. God dang it, now we smell really bad. This is not good. But whatever wonderful things may or may not be in store, not to mention, as soon as those new updates do come out, we are gonna be all over them, trying to get videos out absolutely ASAP, covering what it does add, what you guys can expect, the potential prizes you could get from any new locations, any new areas, any new enemies, the best ways to go about new areas, fighting new enemies. You know, is it even worth doing a certain thing? Like, is the reward for certain things worth it? Like, for example, a lot of these choppers and like leveling them up and stuff. And we learned that the off-road bike is by far and away the single greatest bike in the existence of bikes, because that storage capacity, bro, it is absolutely gorgeous to say the least. And hello, Mr. Frenzy Giant, what are you doing out of your little hidey hole? Why are you away from bunker? What is this? Go back into your hole. Do not come back above ground, because he's very heavy hitting dude, you know? But yeah, any and all that type of jazz. And of course, that notification bell is a great way to stay up to date with all the other dope survival games going up on the channel as well. And every single video I can enter on for that weekly giveaway, a great way of keeping track of that as well. But without further ado, that's enough about the giveaway. We got, god dang it, we ain't got no finger from this dude today. We do have some kind of decent clothing though that I might be able to take, and let's see what the rest of these boxes have that we have looted or that we have yet to loot, and then we will skedaddle out upon to the bunker, because once we get to the bunker, it will be time for the floppy disk to arise, because we did manage to get up to 2 C4 before this video started, but it is prime time for us to cash in, try to have some great stuff happen regarding that, and hopefully, most important of all, have some very great C4 raids in the near future. I would prefer today though. I think today would be the primest of days, and I think we got one more box to open up after this. I know we could be picking up more stuff, guys and gals, but at the same time, a lot of this stuff is on the commoner side, at least at the point of Last Day on Earth that we are in, where our base is like a giant, just hoarding stockpile of stuff. It's pretty fugly. to say the least, but still, I mean, I do like picking up some of this stuff, but we do have huge stockpiles of a lot of these items back at home. So just a little thing to keep in mind. But let's go and toss that over there. Let's go and toss that over there. Toss that over there, free up a little bit of room. And this is room that we are going to want to save for the bunker, where we are going to have some marvelous fun today. So let's go ahead and run up a toots over there. And also, as you guys may have noticed, today's raid is not a revenge raid. What in tarnation? What is the reasoning for this, Mr. Star? Well, the reasoning for this is that, well, we're still up to 4 skulls. It's been well over a day since the last raid, and like, we haven't even lost a skull. Like, a potential raid hasn't even occurred. Today's bunker code, by the way, is going to be 40229 if you haven't already managed to toss that in there. If you are in need of the bunker code, bada bing, bada boom. There you go. Everything that you may or may not be needing, just entered your ear holes, and you will be able to utilize such information, hopefully wisely. If that's out of date, by the way, make sure to check that comment section down below. A phone up-to-date version brought to you by the fan-freaking-tastic community here at the Snipe Gang. But without further ado, it is time for us to get the floppy disk. The blind one, we might go and say, god dang, I left in a chopper. Nah, as I was saying before that detour, the blind one, we might go ahead and say hello to over in the next episode, because today we still got this floppy disk to go ahead and get to, and hopefully have a huge amount of loot awaiting us. We also got some ticket crates over here to pop open, along with this raid that we are prepared to go ahead and knock out. Hello, fast biter. Goodbye, fast biter. Let's just go and redeem these 2 crates and then see what awaits us within these crates. Ooh, those rhymes though. Awaits crates. I think the game's amused with our rhymes because it just gave us an engine part out of the green, which isn't super uncommon, but don't get me wrong, it's definitely something to put in the positive column, because that is I like getting engine parts. Yeah, okay, that's why we got 10 out of those Christmas openings, man. Those Christmas crates today, they were rather kind, if you ask me. Yeah, dude, especially with all those fully modded VSSs and scars we got. Today was definitely a good day, if you ask me. Now, I don't know if I'd be biased. I'd bias. Why would the man who got 2 scars and 3 VSSs out of the crates be biased? But even like without those, the stuff was pretty good. Let's freaking go! We got a mini Uzi, we got a chopper gas tank along with some engine partage, but oh baby, baby, fa la 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 la, oh baby, baby. We might need to come back for some of this stuff. For now, let's just go, might as well just kind of swap these out so we get the best that we can. I know, all right, I'm gonna go ahead, I'll eat that jerky. I'll come back for this jerky, I'll probably need it next time. To be completely honest, I'll just pick up the last piece of the puzzle for the armor, and the rest of this stuff we shall return for, because our inventory is looking pretty full. Hopefully our base is on the way home as we make our way over to that the floppy disk area. Hopefully our base is a pit stop along the way, so we can drop off some of the stuff and head on over there with as empty of an inventory as possible, because as we know, the loot that area contains can be rather nice, to say the least. And all right, we got a airdrop, but more importantly, oh yes, our base is on the way to the coordinates that will have our floppy disk. We may be able to actually head over to that airdrop after raiding player 6248 and seeing what he has in store for us. Still very sad that there wasn't a finger in store for us over at that military convoy, because if that soldier, if we were able to loot that finger off of him, then his little severed finger that he can sometimes drop, we'd be able to use it to open up that secret room over in the bunker and get ourselves some moolah, baby. Except I don't think it'd be moolah, because that's just another word for money. I don't think there's money in there. That would be nice, don't get me wrong. But yeah, like I'm saying, we haven't lost a skull either, which was the weird thing about this, because it's been more than 24 hours since the last one. Since the last time we've been raided, and usually like you at least lose a skull to say like, oh, your chance at a raid has passed, but not this time, man. That's not going on. And dude, I love how my dog has just made himself like that little cubby, that little nook over there behind the Christmas tree. I see you, pup. I see you. And let's go and set off for the final leg of our looting journey, at least in terms of loot that we don't directly take from other people, because there's still another leg to the looting journey, and that will come in the base we are about to break into. Good old player 6248. Now, hopefully, this isn't an infected crate, because our base is running as low as humanly possible on inventory room, and our acid box, our acid bath, is filled to the brim with inventory stuff. So kind of a potential bad wombo combo that we just kind of gotta keep our eyes and ears upon. So let's hope and, you know, kind of cross our fingers here that this is a normal type of crate. Please. Hello, Toxic Abomination. I see you. No worries, no worries. I got plenty of pistol drizzle from where you came from, you big boy. All right, I'll let you get a hit off on me. Psych! Oh, you thought. You thunk, but you thunk wrong, and god dang it! All right. So we need to do some big inventory. Ow. And of course the box attacks us too. We gotta do some major inventory cleaning because there's a lot of stuff in that acid bath. And there is not a lot of places to put that stuff, which is kind of unfortunate, but yeah, I don't know. I'll meet you guys back at base, though, where we try and cleanse this thing and get the loot with it. Guys, I'm just saying, I have no clue how this happened. I can't get off my bike anywhere. This is a tragedy, and you can't actually open doors moving forward. You can only move them moving backwards. Let's just please not talk about what just happened or how I managed to do that. And finally, after more than enough inventory cleaning, we will be taking this infected box with us, and we are going to be tossing it, ow, as it tries to hurt us a lot. We're gonna be tossing it over here into this acid bath. We will fast forward it because we obviously want to see what's in the middle, and for the sake of y'all and showing it off, I'm more than happy to drop some dollar dues here or there, just like we did earlier today to show off openings, that other thingamabob. Let's go ahead and skip it through that. No whammy, no whammy, no whammy, no whammy! We got to see for a scar of VSS amongst other relatively good things, but the highlights have made themselves apparent. That is another scar for the collection. And why do I have this obsession with scars? Well, they're pretty hard to get, at least in terms of, like, they're definitely, outside like the grenade launcher, I'll say they're the hardest gun to get. Not counting the grenade launcher as a gun, that's more of a grenade launcher. I don't know, like something that shoots bullets. I would say them and the VSSs are up there for being pretty much the most difficult in terms of that type of stuff. So it's just kind of good to know that we are looking good in that shape. But let's go and actually get ourselves over here. I believe we got the tools we're going to be needing for today's raid. If we need a couple of more, that's all good. We'll have more raid to go too, but we got all the C4 in the world, plus 2 more over here, bringing us up to a total of 4. And after grabbing a few more things from our inventory to make sure that we have everything we needed, and we're bringing along a couple like almost broken things. The reasoning for that is because they do have silencers and stuff on them, so might as well get the best usage out of them that we can, which is well, using them over here where silencing matches quite a little bit. So I thought that this would be a prime opportunity for us to blow through a lot of these, since we got like 3 weapons that are probably gonna die within like the first, maybe if we're lucky, the second wave. I know we're a little bit hungry, but luckily we also brought food for that. Let's just go and dive head first into the raid in store for us today under the name, I believe, player number. Just insert numbers for those numbers. Yeah, player 6248. And what do you know? Well, player 6248, I hope you got something good in store for me. Unfortunately, the airdrop we will not be making a pit stop over to today unless another one respawns after this one despawns, which it might. But the question is, what parts of your base are we going to be making a pit stop into? So far, it doesn't look like a lot. Although, oh, never mind. We have found the part of the base, and it does not appear like it's a very big base. So on the bright side, we can save all of that C4 we just got, which is not a bad thing. Hello, hello. He also has another room we could break into here. Why don't we try and just see what's on the other side? I don't mind breaking through this. This will be the cheapest way too, just breaking through this bad boy. And yeah, there we go. So by breaking into that, we saved ourselves some durability. These level 1 walls are easier to break than level 2s. Let's go and get to breaking everything that they got within, and let's go. Already things are kind of looking up a little bit. At least we got some aluminum and a couple of tickets here or there. We're about to have some very angry campers bum rushing us. We got some hide that we could take home, you know, some collectibles, maybe some of that. I'll probably take home the duct tape. We're actually, I'm not gonna lie, starting to run a little bit low on the duct tape side of things. Let's continue blowing through you dudes. Bada bing and bada boom. Down you go. Let's just have this thing ready to go, and marvelous. So these 2 weapons actually did survive. the first round. So bless up, hallelujah to that. We got them just a little bit longer. But the question is, will there be anything in this base that makes us stronger? And I don't know the answer to that. The signs right now are not looking too good, though. There's a couple of mediocre chests, some decent loot, but nothing out of this world yet. Although that might change, because usually every base has something kind of decent. We just haven't quite yet found what that thing might be in this base. It better not have been the single aluminum bar. Like, usually there's a weapon or like an electronic circuit or something. And currently, I am seeing none of those things. Ah! We're starving. Let's just go and get a little bit of food up in the belly. Let's get some bullets up in your lads' bellies. And I think after this, there we go. Absolutely everything has literally broken down. Whoop, 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 whoop. Don't mind me. Just doing a couple laps over here. We could get them. Honestly, I will run into here. And let's go and take this opportunity to toss the better weapon on. And let's go and finish these dudes off. No, attack the people at the doorway. Oh, we managed to get one of the... Oh, man. Some of them are over here in the party pen. Whoop, whoop. Woof, woof. You know we're getting wild up in here. Nah, not too wild. At least I don't think so, man. There's no dogs over here. No one to get wild with, you know? Okay, you got to get yourself out of that doorway, Mr. Floater Bloater. Like, Jesus, you clogging up the entire thing. Dude, I always just haphazardly walk into those things, man. I'm a spike magnet. All right, that or I'm not a spike demagnet. Like, my brain isn't like, yo, stay away from those spikes. My brain is like, oh, there's spikes. And just walks right into them. Story of my life right there. All right, though, what do you have in store for me? Chest numero 3. Let's go! This is the chest that made it worthwhile with some shotgun rain and an electronic circuit as well. Now, we do need to remember this is the type of a raid that how do you say, the raiders are gonna want their fair share of. So what do? We hide the best stuff, so the fair share that they ask for is significantly smaller than what it should be, and usually aluminum is something that they value very highly, so we're putting all that away. Of course, the shotgun, one of the better weapons we could get, and one of those electronic circuits, those are pretty much the things they value for the most part, and we put all of them away, so we are ahead of the curve, baby. And that's what I like to hear. Now then, though, what else do we bring? Because now is the time for us to fill out the rest of our inventory with the loot that we are going to be calling ours at the end of the day. And I don't really know. Like, 8 medkits, that's kind of decent. Like, 8 of those? I guess I could grab those. It's not the worst thing in the world. I'm sorry, man. Green tickets are getting left behind. I don't need the green tickets. I apologize. You know, green tickets, one day maybe I'll grab you. Today ain't that day. Now, here's the question, though. I wonder if any of these things might have the goods within them. Yeah? Oh, some iron. I can't turn down a stack of iron, man. That's pretty... Oh, nails, meh. I could maybe turn that down. I got plenty of nails back at home, but iron, I have actually kind of started shorting out on a little bit, so I don't mind stockpiling on it now that we have the opportunity. We're also going to be breaking through the recycler and the refining furnace, definitely, and then if we got some time before the big one pops up, maybe we'll break through a couple more things here or there. Let's have I guess we could toss those over there. Kind of put something in some slot. This will bring us up to 88. Oh, why was recycling a truck saw blade? Nice, my dude. Anything good out of that? I hope so. We could break into this thing right here. And then I think... Yeah, I didn't have nothing too great. I think the game plan might be breaking into these 2 wooden things over there. One tool broke, freeing up another slot. What do we want in that slot in case we got a skedaddle as is? I guess a stack of that isn't too bad, and I guess those pantalones aren't looking too shabby either. Now the question is, if we gotta drop something, what do we drop in exchange for something? Yellow tickets? Sure. Not so much that. I'm sorry. Oh, I should probably get rid of these tin cans. Get out of here, tin cans. What is you doing? And, yeah, without further ado, YOLO! What you got in store for me? Oh, it's got the oak. It's got the oak. It's got the oak. Today's a good day. I suppose I will not do anything about that. I'm cool as is. Just don't mind me while I attempt to skedaddle out of there. Thank you very kindly for the raid, and thank you very kindly, everybody, for tuning in for this episode of Last Day on Earth Survival. I believe that is an airdrop that has dropped in the exact same place. Marvelous, as we can make our way over there as we wrap things up over here. Can't wait to y'all gotta say about that new Christmas crate we did pop open. Hopefully it treats you well. Hopefully you guys have an absolutely Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa, happy Boxing Day, just happy holidays of each and every kind. I'm wishing y'all nothing but the best of times over in that way, shape, and form. Can't wait to hear what y'all got to say in that comment section down below. Best of luck to y'all on the $25 iTunes Play Store gift card giveaway. Best of luck to you guys and gals getting the chopper gas tank and joining the chopper squadron. Best of luck breeding your pup, getting the true friend perk, leveling up your own perks and skills, not to mention find the very best blueprints and building up the very best attachments for the very best weapons that you got. Best of luck building up your base, going out on the dopest of raids, defeating all the bosses the game has to throw at you, getting past the multiplayer wall, and most important of all, having yourselves an absolutely fantastic time all throughout. But that's gonna do it for me. Thank you guys a whole ton for watching. Have yourselves an awesome one. I'll talk to you next one. See ya.